A developing story out of Virginia Beach. A car drove off the end of the 14th Street Fishing Pier and crashed into the water below. Police say they're still working to piece together who the driver is and why it happened. I spoke with police and witnesses at the scene as first responders work to recover the car at the bottom of the ocean.
The vehicle just drove onto the boardwalk, onto the pier, and then into the water.
A car drove off the pier at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Witnesses say the car left Atlantic Avenue and crossed the boardwalk before crashing through the gates at the pier.
The vehicle was at the bottom of the ocean.
Virginia Beach Police Department Public Information Officer Jude Brenya says it happened Saturday around 7 a.m. at the fishing pier on 14th Street. First responders on the scene in boats used sonar to scan the water and locate the vehicle. But Brenya says that's just step one.
We have an idea of where the vehicle location is, but then now the challenge is being able to recover that vehicle from the water, and that's what they need to figure out, what resources it would take to do that.
Police have not said who or how many people may be inside the car.
I walked out on the pier and saw the gates were busted down, and you could tell something tragic had happened.
Virginia Beach resident Dale Bozeman took these photos showing the broken entrance gates and possible tire marks on the pier. He got to the scene shortly after it happened, having woken up early to take sunrise photos.
Busted down 2 gates and then stopped right at the end of the pier and then drove off.
Charlotte Murphy works at Ocean Eddie's seafood restaurant at the entrance to the pier. She arrived at work to find first responders and debris outside her job.
They went through 3 gates, which is pretty crazy, and these are really, really strong gates. You know, it's really crazy to think about. As soon as I got down here, I was like, holy cow, this is the craziest thing that I've heard in a long, long time.
A small memorial formed at the Virginia Beach Fishing Pier last night. People on the pier say they're shocked and saddened after hearing that a car drove off into the water below. Police and first responders spent hours on the scene. They still have not recovered the car. They say it probably won't be recovered until sometime today.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it that somebody could drive through that metal gate like that, through like butter. It's just a sad situation.
The manager of the pier gift shop, Bruce Whitefield, arrived at the pier about 2 hours after the incident, after being tipped off about the crash. He says he's never seen anything like this before in the 5 decades he's worked on the pier. He calls the incident a sad situation all around. A portion of the pier is currently boarded up and blocked off with crime scene tape.